in particular?
To stay healthy.
In addition to that,
we'll get, like I said, we'll get about half the plays that we got last weekend, and the majority of them will be with our second and third group. The second group primarily, about, like I said, a little over a quarter with the ones, but about a half with the twos, and mix and match those guys, just trying to figure out where our two deep is, who the edge guys are that are going to go with us to Shreveport, so we can kind of solidify not only the two deep, but what's important is to practice special teams units and cohesion with those guys, so we can get some reps starting Monday with the guys who are going to play in the games, and figure out who our core special teams players are, who our three and four phase special teams guys are, and limit our starters to one or two phases on that. So that's tomorrow. We've got to figure out who the backups are going to be and how they're going to help us moving forward on special teams.
With what you've seen from your work in the return game, is there anyone that's standing out in kick returns amongst those young guys?
Well, I don't know. I think Dustin has done a nice job of focus, and worked on some things that we've asked him to work on. Punt return wise, I think kickoff return wise, we got a bunch of guys back there that can do it. It's I don't know, a lot of the running backs, you've seen those running backs, they can all catch it. So it's just mix and match. Thomas Johnson's been back there. Sabian Holmes has been back there, both punt and kickoff return. We don't probably, I'm a little bit more comfortable with young guys in kickoff return than punt return, but shoot, we've had success with young guys on kickoff return where we've been.
How much does it benefit your guys to get out in front of a crowd again with kickoff, less than 2 weeks away?
It does. I think when you go, anytime you go in the Kyle Field, you go to that stadium. We've had a couple of freshmen that have played very, very well in practice, and go out there, and the coaches are off the field, and that place on the field, it's a long way to the sidelines, and they're kind of looking at it, because for some of those guys, that's the first time they've been on that field to play. So they freaked out a little bit, and there's a few people in there. We went in there Thursday night, and same kind of deal. So we'll see. That's part of it. That's part of the maturation process. As a player, I tell a story all the time. I can remember when I know when I went in the game for the first time. I don't remember what happened for at least almost a quarter just out there playing, and it's hard to simulate that without getting coaches off the field, getting in that kind of environment where they have to think on their feet and communicate and still be able to play at a high level.
Mark mentioned Devontae Harris continues to impress you guys. What have you seen from him?
He's a knowledgeable player. You can tell he's got some real bloodlines. Rod's kid, and he's quick. He's intelligent. You wish, just like any freshman, you probably wish he was bigger. But he's gained 10 or 15 pounds since last December. He's plenty. He's got savvy. We'll see. We put him in all kinds of positions, and he's been able to make plays, and continues to get better. And I think he's one of those guys. Yeah, they're going to pick on him because he's new, but you know what? He's a guy that's has battled and held his own, and really has gotten better in the last week. And like I said, there's a great competition going on in that secondary right now.